story to tell. The MiG-27 is considered to be reliable and smooth operational ground attack aircraft. Although not as fast as other fighters, the MiG-27 is capable of hitting ground targets with great accuracy. On December 27, 2019, the Indian Air Force decommissioned the last MiG-27 attack aircraft, which they named Bahadur during a ceremony held by the 29th Squadron at Jodhpur Air Base. The Mikoyan MiG-27, NATO reporting name Flogger, is a variable square ground attack aircraft, a favorite design of the 1960s. The MiG-27 was originally built by the Mikoyan-Gurevich Design Bureau in the Soviet Union, and later licensed produced in India by Hindustan Aeronautics as the Bahadur, meaning valiant. In 2000, the MiG-27 South India received a new avionics upgrade. The MiG-27 was born to fill the void of attack aircraft of the Soviet Army after World War II, as the Sukhoi Design Bureau developed the modified Su-17, Su-20, and Su-22 fighter, and the armored Su-25 Frogfoot, and the rival Mikoyan-Gurevich developed the MiG-27. MiG-27 is based on the Mikoyan-Gurevich MiG-23 fighter aircraft, but optimized for air-to-ground attack. Unlike the MiG-23, the MiG-27 did not have widespread use outside Russia, as most countries opted for the Mikoyan-Gurevich MiG-23BN and Sukhoi 22 instead. It remains in service only with the Kazakh Air Forces in the ground attack role. All Russian, Indian, and Ukrainian MiG-27s have been retired. The MiG-27 is a single-seat attack aircraft. It measures 17 meters in length, 5 meters in height. Wingspan is 13.97 meters when spread, and only 7.78 meters when swept. Its empty weight is 11.9 tons, and the maximum takeoff weight is 20.67 tons. The MiG-27 is powered by a Tumansky R-29B300 afterburning turbojet engine with 78.5 kN drive thrust and 112.8 kN with afterburner. Mikoyan's Iron Bird can reach a top speed of Mach 1.7 at altitude and Mach 1.09 at sea level. The combat range is 780 kilometers. The MiG-27 shares the basic airframe with the MiG-23, but with a revised nose, nicknamed Yuknos in Russian service, first introduced on the MiG-23B. Dissatisfaction with the MiG-23BN led to the further development of the basic airframe to accommodate a stronger undercarriage, simpler intakes, and a shorter exhaust nozzle, with the radar in favor of downward sloping profile for improved pilot visibility, laser range finder, and marked target seeker. Since the MiG-27 was intended to fly most of its missions at low altitude, the MiG-23's variable intake ramps and exhaust nozzles were discarded in favor of a simpler fixed configuration, reducing weight and maintenance requirements. The aircraft also has larger, heavy-duty landing gear to facilitate operation from poor quality airfields. In accordance with the MiG-27's strike and low-level attack requirements, provisions were made to mount missiles and precision-guided munitions, as well as retaining a nuclear capability in line with other Soviet combat aircraft by introducing specialized navigation systems. In terms of weapons, MiG-27 is equipped with unguided bombs, missiles, rockets, and a 30mm Gurevich Su-25 GSH-630 rotary cannon with 260 rounds, or a 23mm Gurevich Su-25 GSH-23 autocannon with 200 rounds. Despite the success of the original MiG-23 interceptor model, the MiG-27 did not see similar results through overseas sales. Only some 1,075 MiG-27s made it into circulation, with production running from 1970 to 1986. The MiG-27 saw its first combat in actions over Afghanistan during the Soviet invasion in the 1980s. MiG-27 aircraft entered service with the Sri Lankan Air Force in 2000. During the Sri Lanka Civil War, they saw considerable action bombing targets and providing close air support. On May 27, 1999, during the Kargil War, one Indian MiG-27 was lost due to engine failure. Since 2001, the Indian Air Force has lost more than 12 MiG-27s to crashes. In mid-February 2010, India grounded its entire fleet of over 150 of the aircraft after a MiG-27 crashed on February 16, 2010 in Siliguri, West Bengal. The crash was attributed to defects in the R-29 engines of the aircraft, suspected to have occurred during the overhauling of the aircraft by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Current operators of the MiG-27 Flogger series remain Cuba, Iran, Kazakhstan, and Sri Lanka. Russia still maintains a bevy of Floggers in storage and reverse, though the last were retired from operational status in the 1990s. My video about MiG-27 attack aircraft ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.
Ra kia rửa tay. Ra kia xin chú áo rửa tay cái.